Welcome back to Autoamatrix, where innovation meets the road. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing vehicles making waves in the SUV segment, the 2026 Citroen C5. Now, this isn't just another crossover. Citroen has made it crystal clear with this latest update. They're stepping up their game and pushing the boundaries of comfort, design, and technology. Let's talk design first, because the moment you lay eyes on this vehicle, it makes an impression. The 2026 Citroen C5 SUV sports a refreshed exterior that's both bold and sophisticated. Up front, you'll notice the sleek, redefined LED light signature that flows seamlessly into the redesigned grille. It's more angular, more confident, and undeniably modern. The sculpted sides are paired with dynamic creases and chrome accents that give it a strong road presence without trying too hard. It has a poised stance thanks to a slightly raised height and larger wheel options, up to 20 inches on the higher trims. Moving around the back, the tailgate is smoother and more refined than the previous model, with LED taillights that now come in a 3D design for an added futuristic touch. Everything about this SUV says premium, without screaming luxury car prices. But Citroen's real magic has always been in the ride, and the 2026 C5 takes that legacy to another level. Underneath the surface, Citroen's advanced comfort. Suspension returns, but it's been fine-tuned for even better bump absorption and road isolation. Whether you're cruising down the highway or tackling poorly maintained city roads, the C5 makes sure you barely feel a thing. It's a glide rather than a drive, and that's a rare thing these days in a mid-range SUV. Inside the cabin, Citroen continues to do what it does best: redefine comfort. The interior has undergone a full redesign, and it's immediately noticeable. The seats are now wider and more supportive, upholstered in a new generation of soft-touch eco-materials that feel as good as they look. There's more legroom, especially in the rear, thanks to smarter packaging and a slightly extended wheelbase. If you're tall, you'll love the headroom and generous space in the back row. And then there's the tech. The dashboard is now dominated by a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster paired with a larger 13-inch infotainment display. The new infotainment system is faster, cleaner, and easier to use, featuring wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, voice control, and over-the-air updates. There's also a clever new head-up display that projects vital driving information right onto the windshield, minimizing distractions. Safety and driver assistance, fully loaded. The 2026 C5 SUV includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, assist, blind spot monitoring, and even a semi-autonomous driving mode for highway cruising. Citroen has also added a 360-degree camera system, which makes parking in tight urban spaces a breeze. Now, what's under the hood? Depending on the market, the 2026 Citroen C5 SUV comes with multiple powertrain options. There's a new generation, plug-in hybrid variant, combining a turbocharged petrol engine with an electric motor for a combined output of around 225 horsepower, perfect for both city efficiency and long-distance road trips. The EV-only range has been improved to around 80 kilometers, which should be more than enough for most daily commutes. There are also efficient petrol and diesel options in select regions, but it's clear Citroen is nudging buyers toward electrification. Driving dynamics have also been refined. The steering feels more responsive, and while the C5 won't win any races, it's perfectly tuned for comfort and ease. It's the kind of SUV you want to drive on a relaxed Sunday or take on a family holiday without worrying about fatigue. Quiet, smooth and composed. Pricing hasn't been officially announced for all markets yet, but early indications suggest that Citroen will keep the C5 competitive. You'll be looking at a starting price somewhere around the mid-$30,000 range depending on trim and configuration, which places it squarely in the value for money category, considering all the tech, comfort, and refinement you're getting. 2. Sum it up, the 2026 Citroen C5 SUV isn't trying to be something it's not. It's not a hardcore off-roader. It's not chasing sportiness. Instead, it's staying true to what Citroen does best. delivering comfort-focused driving with unique style and practical innovation. It's a breath of fresh air in a segment that's become all too focused on aggressive lines and track day specs. If you're looking for a family SUV that prioritizes relaxation, clever design, and everyday usability, the new Citroen C5 definitely deserves a spot on your shortlist. Thanks for watching Autoamatrix. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the 2026 Citroen C5, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth car reviews, and let us know in the comments, would you take the C5 over its German or Japanese rivals? Until next.